Today has seen some exciting news come from Pleasureland in Southport, as they have renamed, rebranded and given their website a fresh new look. And I guess you could say Southport Pleasureland is no more after over 100 years. It opened in 1912 and has been called Pleasureland since 1922. And you may know that it used to be owned by Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the Thompson family that own it. That was until 2006 when they closed the park. But it reopened the following year in 2007 under the ownership of Dreamstorm International, owned by Norman Wallace. And today, on the 6th of February 2025, a couple months before they open for the 2025 season, on the 5th of April, they have announced a complete rebrand. They've posted on some of the social medias, big news. We are thrilled to unveil our brand new look for an all-new era as Adventure Coast Southport. The excitement you've always loved is still here, only now it's dressed in fresh colours and bold energy. Adventure awaits. Take a sneak peek at our revamped website for more behind the scenes updates, ticket information and exclusive offers. Should we do that then? Before we do that though, wasn't expecting that today. Southport Pleasureland or Pleasureland Southport, never really knew which order to say those words, have rebranded. That name is no more. It is now Adventure Coast Southport. And that also comes with a new logo, of course, as they have rebranded. And I rate it. It says what it is. It's got the images in the background. It's not too basic. I think that's a good logo. The name Adventure Coast is unique. I mean, it is on the coast of Southport. At first I thought, it's obviously going to take a bit of getting used to. It's not Pleasureland as it always has been for, like I said earlier, 100 years. But now I actually really like that they've gone something different. Let's have a look at this new website then, because it looks fresh and I really like the website. Got the logo in the top corner there. It's actually different to the logo they posted on social media. Like, it's not got the images in the background, if that makes sense, but it's a tidy version of it. Open from the 5th of April, tickets go on sale soon, and there's a big warning there. Southport Pleasureland is now called Adventure Coast Southport. More info. Should we click on the more info then? As I imagine it will give us a lot of information about this rebrand for me to read out for the video. If that's the new entrance and what it's going to look like, that is beautiful. Southport Pleasureland rebrand signals exciting new era for the town. But they're obviously thinking about the wider town of Southport as a destination rather than just the park itself, which is nice also. So here, when you click on more info, it says Southport Pleasureland is embarking on an exciting new chapter with its rebranding as Adventure Coast Southport, heralding a bold era of adventure, community spirit and renewal for the town. This sounds really positive. Set to relaunch for the 2025 season, this transformation reflects a vibrant vision for the future, promising fresh experiences, thrilling attractions and immersive, family-friendly entertainment. Adventure Coast Southport aims to re-establish itself as a standout destination while playing a pivotal role in the town's broader regeneration efforts. Southport Pleasureland has always been a place where families come to make lasting memories, says Norman Wallace, CEO of Adventure Coast Southport. Adventure Coast is the next step in our journey. We're reshaping the park to offer a fresh, immersive experience that sets the stage for exciting additions in the future. The rebrand comes at a time of resilience and optimism for Southport. Following the challenges of recent months, the community is determined to rebuild, restore and reclaim its status as a top UK coastal destination. Adventure Coast Southport symbolises this renewed hope and commitment to showcasing the town's spirit and potential. Norman Wallace shared his enthusiasm for the transformation, saying, "Southport has faced a tough year, but our community determination and heart are stronger than ever. Adventure Coast Southport represents more than a name change. It's a commitment to the town's revival and a vision for an exciting future." We're creating a destination that brings people together, restores pride in our town, putting Southport back in the national spotlight for all the right reasons. This transformation not only signifies a reimagining of the park, but also represents a significant step forward for Southport, reflecting the collective determination to rebuild, thrive and embrace a brighter future. Adventure Coast Southport will focus on delivering a truly memorable day out through upgraded theming, improved visitor experiences and ongoing investment in staff training and safety technologies. Visitors will notice a new atmosphere designed to create a sense of adventure and discovery as the park lays the foundation for its future growth. The rebranded park also promises a series of new thrilling developments, with further announcements in the pipeline, adding significantly to the Liverpool City region's tourism offering. More on that in a moment. This bold move underscores Adventure Coast Southport's dedication to the visitor and the wider community, ensuring it remains a vital part of Southport's identity while paving the way for growth, positivity and a thriving local economy. First of all, I just love this positive outlook of it all. As it touched on briefly there, it was obviously a tough year for Southport last year, and I imagine the visitor numbers being quite low. It's obviously been in the spotlight for the wrong reasons recently, but as they're saying here, they're trying to change that and put Southport back on the map for the right reasons again. Because it is a historic seaside town and Pleasureland is a historic park. So it is nice that it seems that the whole community of businesses and just the whole town are working together to try and put themselves on the map, reimagine it, get people in again, and make it a good place to visit. Back onto the website then, like it said, they want this rebrand to be vibrant, to be colourful, to be positive, and it is exactly that. I really do like that logo, and it's got a light blue background. It reminds me of Adventure Island's logo a little bit, and I just think looking at it that that's going to be a positive sort of seaside place to visit. I'm not going to go through everything on the website, but there is literally lots of information, obviously the list of rides. Something I didn't realise that the park had was themed areas, like they are going down the themed route. There's 4 themed areas full of rides, and from the few videos that I watched last year from the Southport Pleasureland, it looks in good condition, it looks fresh. You can tell that the investment's going into the reimagining, and that's what this rebrand's all about. So that's the rebrand then. Southport Pleasureland is now Adventure Coast Southport. It's got a vibrant new logo, a vibrant new website, a new name. It's reopening on the 5th of April for the 2025 season. First season under this new branding. And what should we expect to come in the near future under this rebranding? It says many times in that information that I read out from the website that they're looking to announce new attractions, new thrilling attractions, and it's this bit here where it says the rebranded park promises a series of thrilling new developments with further announcements in the pipeline. And it takes me back to a couple years ago where Pleasureland actually submitted planning permission for a new roller coaster, and it would be bigger than anything that is currently in that park. That coaster was believed to be a Zamperla Thunderbolt, similar or probably a clone of what you can see at Coney Island in New York. And it's been quite quiet recently in terms of Thunderbolt coming to Southport, but thrilling new developments with further announcements in the pipeline. Are Adventure Coast Southport still planning that Zamperla Thunderbolt? Because if they are, that would be huge. It does actually say on the Rollercoaster database that a roller coaster is under construction for 2025 with an unknown name, and it's a extreme steel coaster. So do they know something we don't? Have I missed an announcement? In 2024 they only had one operational roller coaster and one SPNO roller coaster. That operational coaster was a Wacky Worm. So a new coaster's needed, definitely, whether it's this Thunderbolt or not. They removed the roller coaster, which was actually called Rollercoaster recently, which I believe is on the site where they plan to build this Zamperla. So maybe it is in the planning still. Otherwise, it's a shame that they got rid of that Pinfari looping coaster, because I know not everyone's a massive fan of Pinfaris, but I enjoyed it, and it was a thrill coaster for Southport Pleasureland, which they currently don't have. Hopefully, Thunderbolt is still in the planning stages, and it still might happen within the next couple of years. I think that's all there is to say though, to be honest, apart from I really hope this rebrand goes well for them. You can see the positive intentions behind it. I went to Pleasureland loads as a kid. Most of my visits was when they had the Wildcat coaster, the red one. Absolutely loved it. Was gutted when I found out they got rid of that actually. They had a ski jump as well, which I remember enjoying. Bring it back. But yeah, I've always had a soft spot for Southport Pleasureland. I've always wanted to see it do well. It is currently doing well, like it's under good ownership, it seems. It's looking in good condition. They do seem to consistently invest in thrilling like flat rides and stuff. It's just a roller coaster side of things now which you'd like to see improve. But hopefully with Thunderbolt that begins to happen. I really hope they go all out marketing this rebrand as well. Stick some adverts on the telly, on the radio. There used to be Southport Pleasureland adverts on the radio all the time with quite a catchy tune. Pleasureland, Pleasureland, Southport. It would be great if they could get the name out there, tell everyone they've rebranded. We used to be Southport Pleasureland, but now we are Adventure Coast. It's a fresh experience with exciting things in the pipeline, and hopefully that brings in the visitor numbers and the park can go on from there, because I feel like they have grown a lot in the past couple of years, and this rebrand can only take them to the next level. There we go then. Let me know what you think of the rebrand from Southport Pleasureland to Adventure Coast Southport. Will you be visiting this year? I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out and hopefully filming a vlog from there as well. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Check out the screen to see more, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be.